It was Buchanan's bun cooking in that oven.
He's not a wuss who'd knock up some girl and then kill her because he couldn't handle it. The baby belonged to some jerk who couldn't handle.
Oh, you're such a romantic.
To me, Drew is guilty as hell. And to you, it looks like I'm getting ahead of things.
You are getting ahead of things.
Well, then prove me wrong.
There is no other suspect, and that's my point. Since when do we investigate evidence based on what...
Oh, I know. No press allowed, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm out of here in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Now listen to me. I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need details, okay? Details. Just gotta make a couple connections.
I can't help you.
Yes, you can. You can help me. You see this jacket? You see it? These snaps on this jacket are exactly the same as the one found by the medical examiner in Georgie's fist.
Who told you that?
Same person that told me that there was a snap missing from this coat. And you know what? Miraculously, the snap found its way back on. How does it do that?
You know what? You're not making my life any easier right
Annie,
now.
I'm not here to make your life any easier. I'm here to make Beau's life easier.
What the hell
you want to explain to me
What the hell are you doing?
Are you so naive that you believe Beau Buchanan is above this kind of behavior?
Oh, please, Dad. The Sun publisher has a grudge against Beau.
Because Buchanan busted him for your...
Right? Will you ever be able to say that without flinching?
Will you?
Let's just forget about it, okay?
Barbara, you haven't been yourself since all these
Well,
changes...
Dad, what do you expect? I've lost all of my confidence in my safety and faith in other people.
I don't mean that, honey. I mean since you stopped working for Kevin Buchanan and gave up your staff nursing job. Per diem is no way to lead an orderly life, and neither is that agency.
Look, the agency places me where I'm needed. Besides, I like the variety. But yes, I do miss working for the Buchanans.
You wouldn't miss them so much if you recognized their hypocrisy. Your former patient writes toothless drivel about his uncle for the Banner.
You've got no right to say anything about Kevin.
What's going on with you and him?
Nothing. I just hate the fact that people seem to get pleasure out of seeing that family in pain. Especially you. Look, I'm gonna go. See you later.
She seems like a nice girl. Too bad I can't say the same thing about her old man.
Why?
He's been shooting his mouth off from Harrisburg to the hinterlands about Beau. Saying things about my son that go straight to my gut.
I'm sorry. Look, I hate that Beau is in trouble. What can I do to help?
You're already doing it. Old Manning's still cranking out that trash about Beau, but he's held up in that headline about the Phillips girl being pregnant. It's obvious you persuaded Blair to talk some sense into him.
Well, I wish I could claim credit for that, but I haven't said 2 words to Blair since the last time we talked.
What the hell was she doing with Rappaport last night? Max, I thought we were set. I thought you were gonna put like some rosin on your bow and play Blair like a fiddle.
There has got to be a better way to put that.
Well, maybe this will help you put it any way you want. I am underwriting your internet project, and I'm ready to pay for a new consultant. That is, of course, if you can haul Beau's butt out of the fire. I wonder how much it cost today for Blair's black heart.
So that's the offer. The Sun drops Georgie's pregnancy if you fire Tate.
You care about a man who would bargain using his wife?
Don't. This is about Beau.
If he prints the story, Beau will have no chance for a fair trial. And we can stop it.
Yes, but at whose expense? Yours? Taya's? What I don't understand is you always struck me as the last person who'd submit to blackmail.
You know, if this had happened yesterday, I would have snapped up this offer without even blinking. But since then, Taya and I have done a lot of talking.
About the case?
Oh, Sam, the door's open.
What?
She probably overheard us. Taya? Taya?
This morning, I was sure Taya was going to be the biggest help to me on this case. That I wouldn't be able to do it without her, that I needed her. I even admitted that I needed her, and I was enjoying having her here. And now this? So where do you think she went?
Where do you think?
So nothing happened. All night.
Is that so hard for you to believe?
Yeah.
You think I would only spend time with a man like Sam if I wanted something from him?
Did you get a look at the autopsy report?
Todd, I looked for it, but I was having fun.
Fun. You had a target.
Are you afraid if Sam and I get together, there won't be room for Todd?
Jason Priestley, ABC Thursday at 9, 8 Central.
You're tapped out. Your well's run dry. All I'm asking you is seduce a pretty girl, and you turn a very nice profit.
You know, Blair was telling me how she wanted to set a good example for Star, and I got to thinking maybe that might be a real good idea for me, too.
Hell, I never set a good example, Max. Bo and Clint turned out fine.
Blair's my friend, Asa. It hurt her last night when I suggested that she was snooping around Rappaport for low-life reasons.
You feel bad about that?
Isn't that what I just said?
Your two kids were snatched out of their own bed. Now tell me, did they ever wrong anybody?
No, never.
You and me have seen bad things happen to our kids. Real bad things, right?
Yeah.
You have to choose. Help free an innocent man. The man who helped you get back your kids. In exchange, never have to worry about an education. Never have to worry about a roof over the head or where the next meal's coming from. Or on the other hand, you can worry about what good you can do for your old friend, Blair Daimler.
You know, I was on the phone with Leslie the last night, and she was saying how she and Frankie wanted to know when they were coming home.
Well, I tell you, there's your answer. They can come home whenever you want. Just give me something, Max, to protect my son. Deal?
Deal.
Officer Hicks was just kicking me out. Oh, by the way, I was checking out your jacket because I heard you had a wreck on your bike, and now I realize why you bikers wear leather, because it protects you, right? It, you know, keeps you from.
Could you give us a second, Annie?
He's all yours.
You know, you've been through a lot these past few years.
I don't see what that has to do with anything, really.
You grew from it, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to think I did.
But you and your little brother just cannot imagine that I might have grown past who I was last year. And you know what? That doesn't even matter to me. Doesn't even matter. What I don't understand is what the hell are you doing snooping around here with some little story about me and my jacket, huh? Who made you lead investigator on this case?
I'm just doing my job, Drew. You're the one that's made this about you. Well, this is not about you. This is about the truth.
Well, let me tell you something. The truth isn't in my jacket. So you better back off.
Say, where's your ring? What, is it stuck in somebody's jaw somewhere?
Oh, the department doesn't like jewelry. Why?
What, did you leave it at home?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, you know, with a ring like that, who needs brass knuckles?
What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I am trying to help my father, and I thought you were too.
I am.
No, you're not. The best thing you can do is get out of here. Now.
You see, I have a different viewpoint on this. I think the best thing I can do is find the real killer.
I can't even believe you brought me that offer out of Todd's mouth. I mean, with the arrogance.
Wait a minute. I'm just the messenger here, all right? Besides, I am not on this case anymore. I came here because ethics bind me to deliver this message from Todd because it has to do with Bo's case. That's it.
Okay. So no Taya, no headline. No headline stating that Georgie was pregnant, then no juror gets impaneled with that fact already lodged in their head. And I have control over when and how that fact gets put out there. So all I have to do is fire a perfectly good attorney that I need.
That's about it.
I was hoping the DNA test would come back and obliterate any chance that Bo was the father. And then Todd could print whatever he wanted because the facts would be on my side and Taya would be on my team.
Yeah, well, look, no matter what you do about Taya, you're still going to have to put a spin on those test results, right? I would suggest hiring an independent tester first.
Yes, I'm acting on your suggestion. It's being taken care of.
Good. Then what are you going to do about Taya?
Well, to save Bo, it certainly would be easy to fire Taya.
Is that what you want to do?
Sam, don't make me do this alone.
You have to, Nora.
If Taya walked out on you, why would she come back?
Taya leaves all the time. She'll be back.
Really? How many times before she leaves you for good?
Why don't you just leave Taya out of this?
Then why don't you leave my personal life out of this? You know what? I don't need to be reminded of the mistakes I made with men.
Why don't you run along now? Go do your job.
She's back.
You look awful. Did you get fired or something?
Tell me that deal was not your idea. Tell me that you did not pressure them to fire me.
I had to. Oh, come on, Taya. I would do anything for you. You have to know that by now.
What did you offer them?
I gave them a choice. I told them that if they fire you, I'll back off Bo. And if they didn't fire you, then I wouldn't back off Bo.
What a sweet deal.
Do you have any idea how hard that was for me?
For you. Oh, right.
I hate him. I hate him. I want to light his hair on fire and put it out with a pickaxe.
Bo.
Yeah, Bo. I want him to burn for everything that he did to me and everything that he did to Georgie Phillips. But I'd let it all go, Taya. I'd let it all go for you.
Hey, Weber. Back again, huh? What you do? Something wrong to get put on DNA patrol? What's this one?
PD wants another test.
A new suspect or Buchanan's again? I mean, I only asked because the defense called and asked for another test, too.
When?
Just a few minutes ago.
Do you have any idea how many years an officer has to put in on the force to even be considered for the honor of DNA detail?
That's what I told him. So it's not the commissioner's blood in this kid?
Yeah. Actually, it is. This is the second test. Oh, what do you want now?
Just want to know what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything. And you know what? You can dog me all you want, because I didn't kill Georgie Phillips.
I never said you did. May I join you?
Look, I'm sorry about what I said last night. I was way out of line about the Rappaport thing.
It was nothing compared to what Todd said.
Well, I guess I should be glad that I'm not the biggest creep in town.
If I can't forgive you, Max, who can I forgive, right? Oh, just forget it.
So, what happened with Todd?
Oh, the usual. He bulldozed me. And you know what? I was actually feeling pretty good, too. I mean, I had a very good time with Sam last night. Nothing happened. I fell asleep, and he slept on the sofa.
You always were a fun date.
No, you know what was nice about it? I didn't have to explain my past to him, and he liked me for just me. And Todd had to turn it into something ugly.
Well, that's what he does.
Well, I don't like it. And I tell you what, if Sam can quit Nora, I can quit Todd.
No, you can't.
I just told Bo that Barbara Graham would be by to get some new blood samples, and he told me that Todd couldn't hurt us any more than he already had, so that I should do what I think is right.
Good.
If you leave me, you know, Taya's crucial.
Nora, I am leaving.
Blair couldn't change your mind.
Nora?
Oh, I just thought, you know, maybe you had so much fun, you know. Did you have fun? No, never mind. Don't answer that. Forget that answer.
I want to go to Chicago.
Just help me out, Sam. Just give me a pointer. How do I fight Todd?
Publicize what he did. Use the fact that he used his wife as a bargaining chip against him. The more sympathy you create for Taya, the more it will undermine Todd's credibility.
So that every juror will be reminded of that fact every time they look at her.
Exactly. Now, that poor guy.
Who, Todd?
Yeah. He's like a black hole. He just sucks the life out of everyone around him. He's gonna self-destruct sooner or later.
Did I ever ask you to give up your work for me?
No, don't lecture.
No, I want to understand, so you answer me. Did I even suggest that you drop the campaign against Bo? Would I ever do that?
You didn't have to. I know what you wanted, and so I did it, and it was over like that, and now you can come back, because the fight's over.
Are you forcing me to come home?
No, you have a choice.
Oh, I have a choice. Oh, and what choice is that? Sacrifice Bo so I can have the job that I want?
No, look, you don't understand. See, if I back off Bo, that's good for him. That's good for everybody. Everybody wins. All right, look, maybe I did force your hand a little bit, but so what? Okay, fine. Look, I back off, and Nora doesn't need you around so much, so there's not really a job there for you to do, so in the long run, you didn't miss anything. And now you can devote your time to helping some poor slob who didn't happen to hit anybody in the head with a bat.
You think it won't hurt as much if you say you love me while you take away every other part of my life except being your wife?
I'm not taking anything away from you.
My freedom? My dignity, my independence? Shall I go on,
Why
Todd?
is this so hard for you to understand?
Hard for me to... You know, I knew you were a total mess going into this. A hopeless jumble of emotions. I knew that. But I saw something there that I wanted. I really, really wanted it, Todd. And I thought it was there just for the two of us. But as it turns out...
It turns out what?
As it turns out, if I want this, I have to walk across a burning lake to get it. I have to die to get what I want. I don't want to die. I need to save myself.
Whoa, wait, hold on. So we do all that together, all that burning lake stuff, and we won't... We can save each other.
You said I have a choice? Well, I choose not to let you control my life. I'm not coming back to you, Todd. God knows I would under any other terms. I have in the past, but not this time. And if you need to go and destroy Bo because of it, then you go. Go and do it. I gave you my heart. I let you take away my job. You can't have my soul, too. I'm keeping that. I'm gonna need it down the road.
Here's that list of the video production houses you asked for.
Girl was some operator. She could get what she wanted. I guess she pushed it too far this time.
Hey, weren't we taught not to blame the victim?
Your father's the victim.
Wow, what happened to you?
Crashed my bike. What do you need?
Well, I'm here to draw some blood from your dad.
Come on, I'll take you.
Hey, cuz. Wow. You don't look happy to see me. That's a bummer. Because until you come clean, I'm gonna be on you like a shadow. Everywhere you go, you're gonna hear my footsteps. In every corner you walk around, I'm gonna be right there, waiting for you.
Excuse me? Did I hear you just tell me that I couldn't quit the sun?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Well, I just don't think you should make any hasty moves.
Well, since when?
Look, you know I am not a fan of Todd.
Well, no,
but
you've
look,
never
You've
been a
always
fan
been able
of
to handle him, though. You have. Now you got a good job.
Yeah.
The reason he went out and got that job was for Star, and there's nothing wrong with a parent doing whatever it takes to help themselves and their children out. I mean, so Todd says that you use men. I mean, you gonna let that get to you? I mean, after all the foul stuff that has spewed out of that mouth of his, you're gonna let this be the thing that drives you out the door?
I know. Why do I let him get to me?
He just has a way of finding out where it hurts, and that's where he hits you. Either that or, I don't know, maybe spending that time with Sam made you feel bad.
Why? Because he was nice to me?
Well, you know, sometimes when you're with somebody that's that good, that always does the right thing, sometimes it, I mean, it makes you feel the worst about yourself.
By comparison, or just because you feel like you're a fraud right along with him?
Yeah, like, I mean, both.
What?
I mean, well, it depends upon, well, it could be either one, but who knows? Maybe it's the fact of his age. I mean, maybe you're starting to wonder about this thing you got for older men. I mean, look what happened with you and Asa.
Oh, Max, Ace is 12 times older than Sam. Good Lord, and Sam is nothing like Asa. And he certainly doesn't make me feel bad about myself, but you're sure as hell doing a bang-up job.
But I'm sorry, I'm not, I mean,
Well,
that's not what I intended.
what?
Look, the thing is you can't let Todd push your buttons like this. I mean, you know how to handle him at this point, all right? Hey, look. Ace is really 12 times older than Sam? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Look, come on. You're happy with this job, I can tell. And I don't think it's just because of Star or the money. I think you really enjoy what you're doing.
I do. You know what? You know me better than anybody, I think. What would I do if I didn't have you to keep me just steady?
I wonder. You know, I was,
What?
I was thinking, too, that if you were to quit, Todd really might take it personal and try to retaliate, try to take away your time with Star. Now, I don't mean forever, I mean, but I don't think now would be a good time when he's all worked up over this Bo thing. You might want to wait till the whole thing just blows over before you decide to walk out the door.
Well, wait a minute here. That's going to be the problem here, because this thing with Bo is not going to just blow over. If anything, it's going to blow up.
Why? What has Todd got?
All right, let's say we go after Todd with all of this. What's to keep him from standing up in court and announcing that Taya's involvement in the Beau's defense is a conflict of interest? I mean, she's married to a man who despises Beau. Not to mention her brother happens to be the special investigator assigned to Beau's case. I mean, we'd be hard put to argue that.
Yeah, but Todd won't take it that far. And remember, having Dell top cop on this case is a great reason to have Taya on the team.
You're sure that Todd wouldn't take it to a judge?
No way. He'd lose Taya that way.
Hasn't he already lost her? Taya. Are you all right?
All right is a relative term.
I'm sorry that you overheard everything earlier. I just didn't want you to know what Todd had on his mind.
Thanks. But I needed to know. It's better that I know the score. And thank you for bringing Todd's offer to us, even though right now I could tear his lungs out.
I wouldn't blame you.
In his perverse way, this is the way he shows me that he cares. Nora, I know how this complicates things with you and Beau.
Oh, please. Todd complicates our lives every day, regardless of this.
No heroic gestures, okay? I don't think this case can take it. Now, I didn't know if this was necessary because I've been on this case for 8 hours total, but I resigned. Actually, I thought it was nicely worded.
I won't let you do this, Taya. I'm not gonna let the bad guys win. They don't always have to, you know.
Go away, I'm very busy. The headline says, and baby makes 2 murders. Do we roll with that for the evening edition? Because the press room's ready. Tomorrow.
Hey, baby, what are you doing here?
Actually, I can't tell you.
Oh, it's that top secret medical stuff, right?
Brilliant. And you do have a nose for news.
Yeah, I know. Boy, I pity the guy who's gonna have your hands all over him. It's never gonna be the same. Maybe I should go warn him.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Well, with everything that's happening here and at the paper, you probably could use a break. Yeah, if you ever want to go for a beer sometime, just let me know. Oh, come off it. I know that you're engaged. Unless, of course, you're not allowed to have any female friends.
Hey, I'm allowed to have friends. Besides, Cassie's your friend, too. I mean, it's not like you don't know each other.
Right. I mean, bring her along. I had a great time at Rhodey's last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because I wondered about that.
Sure, most of it. So let's do it again, okay? I don't know whether we travel in a pack or go solo.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. You can decide.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. I'd love it.
Hey, tell me when you need that break.
Actually, I could use... If I need the break, I need it yesterday.
Oh, great.
Damn it. Can you, just excuse me for 1 second?
Todd doesn't have anything new, and he's holding off on running this pregnancy story. Now, look, I know that your friendship with Beau goes way back. Come on, Max, you've got to know that he's guilty, don't you?
Oh, come on. There is no way I'm ever going to buy that.
Well, let me tell you something. I know for a fact that it's true.
What? Were you there? Did you see it happen?
Todd and I found the bat. The murder weapon.
You found it?
Would you just keep your voice down, Max?
Where?
We spotted it in Beau's car the night before the police found it.
Word is big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, based on that, I don't think there's much of a future for you and Mr. Rappaport.
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe if he had stayed in town, he could have convinced me that Beau was innocent, and that's what he does for a living, isn't it?
You know, he's not the only one in town that knows how to treat a woman right.
Oh, yeah? Do you know some nice guy that you could introduce me to?
Oh, I don't know if we've met. I'm Max Holden. You may recall. I used to serenade you underneath your bedroom window. I actually think I proposed to you once, and you accepted, as I recall. Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Did the body snatchers get you, or what?
Okay, no, let me try this a different way.
What?
I got a big investor from my business.
You did?
Yes!
Yes,
So
wonderful.
I'm thinking, you know, go stand up to Todd, go do your work, everything like that. And tonight, let me treat you the way you deserve to be treated.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Max, you know what you are? You are the best friend I ever had.
Do you like this headline?
I'm not comfortable with it, if that's what you mean.
Because why?
Well, for one thing, it hasn't been substantiated. I mean, implying that the baby could be the commissioner's is pure speculation. And in this business, speculation is what gets you sued in a hurry.
Yeah. But do you like the headline?
No, I do not like that headline.
Me either. Let's stop the press run.
Stop it? You mean you don't want to go with that front page?
No.
You want to hold it for tomorrow's edition?
No, I want to pull it, I want to dump it, I want to lose it altogether.
You have something that makes the commissioner look worse?
No. I want to lose the whole cover story. I want to go with a nice story. Something nice.
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 Todd wants a confrontation? Fine. We'll do what we do best. We'll fight fire with litigation. This case is definitely actionable, and it's definitely worth pursuing.
Now, Nora and I have checked a lot of the precedents here, and we believe that we can keep Todd tied up in court for months, years, if need be.
Right. But because most of our evidence is hearsay, Sam's going to have to testify, and so will you.
Ah, I knew we'd come to the fun part.
Taya, I've known Todd most of his life, and I've spent an awful lot of that time trying to protect him from his father and from himself. I think that we have the means and the justification now to get him back on the terms that he set.
Is that understanding or an assent?
I don't know.
Taya, Todd has to learn that he can't do this anymore. He doesn't get the ball just because he's the strongest player on the field. Now, he's pushed us. We have to push back. We have no choice.
Oh. Where would Todd and I have ended up? Where would we have come to? Would we have killed each other? Or just tired ourselves into a peaceful old age together? I don't know.
Taya.
I don't.
I want to work with you. I want you working with me. I mean, that's why we have gone so far to take this action.
Right.
We have the weapons now with which to fight Todd, no matter what he throws at you.
Right.
I also want you to know, I want you to be sure that you know you have support here. In fact, you have my total support.
I had a great time with you. Here's my number. Maybe next time you won't have to work and I won't fall asleep.
Excuse
Excuse me, has Sam Rappaport checked out?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, could you forward this message to him, please? It's, well, it's very important.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'll miss you, Sam. And you know Nora will, too.
Are you okay?
No, but there's nothing you can do about that. So,
Well, you'll be fine. Everybody will be fine. I know that.
don't miss your flight.
My flight.
Your
Okay.
flight.
All right, I better go. Oh, Taya, by the way, tell Nora, okay, about the ring box to make sure that she gets the ring
The
box.
one Asa gave you,
Right.
I got, go.
Right,
You're gonna
I
miss
know,
it.
my flight, I know.
Yes.
Nora.
Sam.
Nora.
She'll be all right.
Right. Bye.
Yeah, I want to go with the Landview graduation on the front page. What did you just say? Well, my name's Todd Manning. What's your name? Well, Mr. Zeidman, you ever say anything like that to me again, and I'll kill you, and I'll bury you in a shallow grave in my backyard. Oh, sure. Now you believe it's me. No way.
What you're doing to your wife and my husband is no longer acceptable. I'm going to see to it that you're locked in mortal combat with one lawyer or another every single day of the rest of your life until you drop this, your business folds, or you die. I don't really care which. Then I'm going to sue you from the top of your ratty head to the soles of your overpriced shoes. And then I'm going to have them bust you on every single relevant charge in the book. You're going to be so tied up in knots, you'll look like a fouled fishing line.
You go ahead. Knock yourself out.
With pleasure.
Because I don't think anything bad's gonna happen to me. Taya Delgado would never press charges against me. She loves me too much.